Good, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you, everybody, for pulling up, man. Welcome to the Late Nite Low show. I'm your host and your boy, Dirty Low, kicking it, man. Hopefully, everyone's having a good week so far. Tuesday, man, it's been a hell of a week, and it's only motherfucking Tuesday, bro. I'm tripping, man. It's life though. It's something good though, something bad, but I mean, mainly good. You know what I mean? Just we're moving forward through life, going through a bunch of different things. You know what I mean? Keeping shit going. I think Gravy and everyone's supposed to be pulling up here shortly. I'm not very, very sure. Don't know how long we'll be on. Don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm here Tuesday night. I know there's really nothing going on with any kind of ball, anything like that. We can look at a couple articles or anything like that. But yeah, we're going to be chopping it up, see what's going on, man. I just want to shout out everybody that's pulling up. We got like 11 people in the building. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're the first time here, go to subscribe. Appreciate that. Remember, people, don't drink and drive. I don't care what you do. Don't drink and drive. I don't care what it is. Don't drink and drive. And be thankful for what you do got and what you don't got. Man, yeah. So, I mean, today's has been one of those days, man. Just another fucking day. Just another beautiful day on this crazy-ass planet that we call home. You know what I mean? So, let me get to the chat real quick and see who's going to be pulling up and start pulling all that stuff together, brother. And everybody that's pulling up. I see a couple people in the building real quick. Let me load this a little bit more. All right, boom. Back to the right side. So I'm gonna get to the conference real quick. Shit, Pena, what's up, man? Always the first one online, man. I appreciate you for pulling up. Dark, salute, man. Appreciate you. NorCal was good, man. Dark showing love. NorCal showing love to everybody. There you go. Holly, what's going on? How you doing, Holly? Hopefully you're doing great. Yeah, we're gonna smoke something here. We're gonna put something in the air just in just a quick second. Just gonna get to everybody real quick. Always showing love to everybody. That's what's up. So it's Penny up and you're showing love to everybody. Billy Bats, what's good, bro? What up, Auntie? How you doing, man? Auntie showing love. Alfredo, what's good, man? Salute, brother. Milo, what's good, man? Hopefully you're having a good one, bro. Dark showing love to everybody. There you go. Alfredo showing love. Yes, sir. Hopefully everyone's having a good one, man. Dark's in the building showing love to Milo. Sebastian, what's going on, man? Smash that like button. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, there's really nothing much going on as far as what's going on the 22nd here shortly. I know I'm going to do another Rated Fat show. Most likely it's going to be on Friday and shit. But if you guys are going to be in the Fresno area, Madera area, any kind of the Central Valley area, in the California area, Central Valley, or even from the coast, for the Bay, whatever, whatnot, we're in Madera on the 22nd. Dub C is going to be there. It's Raider Explosion. From what I'm understanding, the Raider Explosion is basically, it's going to be all kind of different Raider vendors. We're going to have people like the Violator there. We're going to have Captain Jack. You're going to have, I believe MC Raider is going to be out there also. It's hosted by Mob Boss. There's Raider Travis out of Fresno. It's real. Another big guy that's part of all these different. There's like tons of fans. There's so many that like I can't name them all. But Raider Nation for Lifers, one of those guys that I promote sometimes. You know what I mean? When I get some of the new stuff. Like this is one of the new hats that they have out and stuff like that. Oh shit, it's all dusty. My bad. Because I had it hanging up, you know what I mean? But they make custom stuff like this, you know what I mean? Custom Raider stuff. But they'll be out there. I know there's gonna be food. It's gonna be a car show. So man, hopefully if you guys pull up, man, make sure you guys, just come tell me what's up. We'll be out there. I know my boy Arkham's gonna be out there. I know Chile, Subby Chile is gonna be out there. I know Gravy's gonna be out there. There's gonna be a few of us out there, man. We're gonna have a good time. And then my boy's going to be DJing at a club afterwards. So we'll be there afterwards, turning down to Madera and shit, having a good old time and shit like that. I don't drink, but we're going to have a cool ass time though. Shit. Furpo, what's good, man? Salute, brother. Raiders. Sorry about that. I was swallowing right there. Greetings from Hal, Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, me, shout out Bobo. Fucking, me and Soul were playing Call of Duty earlier. He's like, man, it's 115 out here. It was only like 1 o'clock. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty much hell, but it's not like hell. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just dry heat. There's a difference. If it was moisture heat at 115, it's a little different. You know what I mean? But anyways, Sebastian, someone's showing love to Rob. Hey, Rated Twan, what's good, man? Salute, brother. Shit, if you want to pull up, let me know. I'll send it to you, brother. Get ready for bed, Lo. Have a great night. Hey, fucking Ben, bro. I haven't talked to you in a minute, man. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Salute you, man. Get that rest, bro. And, we'll talk to you soon, brother. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Raider Ben, man, go over there, man. He has the best play-by-play in the Raider Nation and, Black Saturday. And he also has his Raider podcast. I know we're all of us are coming from the same, area and stuff like that, Raider podcasting and stuff like that. But we're just trying to, give a little bit more entertainment value throughout the off season. But season is coming up really, really quick. We'll all be working again and stuff like that. And it'll be great for everybody, man. Even people in the chat, so we can really, really talk about this ball and see where this team's going to really, really go. But shout out to Raider Ben. Shout out to everybody that I've worked with before. Got some other people pulling up right now. All right. Twan's going to be pulling up here in a minute for sure. Let me get to the chat real quick and I'll send it to you right now, Twan. All right. Everyone still haven't seen you, but when I do salute you, brother, there you go. There you go. Everyone's still showing love for sure. Give it up. All right. Just going to say we should link up, grab some food, and then hang out. Like, shit, man. Whenever, bro, like, I'm down, bro. I'm always in town, bro. I'm always doing some shit. Matter of fact, I think this Sunday I'm planning on being at Bass Lake. So if anyone's going to be out there at Bass Lake, boy, fuck with me, man. I'm going to be out there kicking it. Be out there fucking Waller, be barbecuing, doing some shit. You know what I mean? Having a good time and shit like that. Yeah, let me catch up to this. So, what's good, bro, man? I was supposed to come back, bro. I've been so goddamn busy, bro. This shit is crazy. OJ, what's good, man? Salute, brother. Salute. Everyone's showing love right now. For sure. All right. Willie Wayne's in the building, man. Salute, man. Rolling Dubs, you pulling up too. What's up, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one. Willie Wayne is in the building, man. Appreciate all you guys for pulling up, man. Let me get this to Twan real quick. I haven't had Twan in the building in a minute. Let's see real quick. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking that shit when I'm out there because when I came back from Bass Lake this last weekend, it was funny as shit because, man, people don't pick up their shit, man. It's like, if you guys go out anywhere, man, pick up your shit, bro. Even at fucking restaurants, bro. On some real shit. I'd be like, man, come on now. You guys got to take care of the people that are working for us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if anybody's done any kind of food service or anything like that, man, you know what it is, man. Like, it's hard to be picking up after people, man. But it's like in our state parks and shit like that, for us to be like actually having a, like the actually opportunity to go out there and go do some shit like that. You know what I mean? It's fucking great. But, some people just fuck it all up, and we don't need motherfuckers to be doing that shit, bro. So my little message out to everybody, just pick up your shit. Take some garbage bags. There ain't nothing but a couple funky-ass cents, and pick up your shit. All right, I just sent it to Twama shit. There you go. Hashtag pick up your shit. There you go. Oh, yeah. Let me see real quick. Salute, Joe Ali. Joe Ali's in the building. Oh, what's up, bro? Salute, brother. I didn't see you, man. Yeah, so anyways, Rolling Dub salute. Everyone's showing love, man. That's what's up. So yeah, there ain't really nothing much going on in nation news, but there's a couple little scenarios that I've heard. But like what we were talking about on Sunday, man, as far as Josh Jacobs is concerned, that's all we need, brother. There was one thing that kind of fucking disturbed me a little bit. It was at one of these fucking podcasts on YouTube or wherever the fuck these guys are, wherever they're from, whatever or not. They were turning around looking at our quarterback Jimmy G, and they're saying he has his jersey up and whatever or not, and they're talking mad shit on him, bro. And I was like, these motherfuckers, bro, like they're just laughing. They're like saying like, oh man, it just looks good. It just looks good. But negating the fact that this motherfucker, just because he's not necessarily injury prone, you know what I mean? Maybe he was in an offense that didn't work for him, but I, on some real shit, have always wanted, when Derek Carr was actually, or I apologize, Merrick Parr was actually having a bad season. I can't remember exactly what year it was, but it was like close to 5 years ago. I think it was a second year after he had broke his ankle. When he was coming out, whatever or not, Jimmy G was balling, man, coming out of there. And there was a possibility that there was some rumblings that he was going to get traded. I would have taken him, bro. You know what I mean? But it didn't happen. He went to the Niners, and then he actually took him where he needed to go. But I'm getting tired of these motherfuckers are sitting back, not really respecting, putting no respect on our name. And they're even saying Josh McDaniels is the worst fucking coach, or the 30th worst coach in the whole NFL, and whatever, whatnot. And it's like, there's some truth to that in a sense, but yet at the same time, fuck everybody that's saying that shit, because we're Raiders, bro. No matter what, if he's not a fucking, you guys can fucking chop it up any way you want to or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They're fucking Raiders, bro. And that's it. You know what I mean? Merrick Parr is not a part of the Raiders no more. Fucking Darren Waller's not part of the Raiders no more. There's no point in talking about him. Nobody talks about Darren Waller no more, right? All they did was talk shit about him. Everyone's sitting there, still on this Derek Carr shit, wanting to do good, bro. Look, I want everybody to fucking meet their potential in life. You know what I'm saying? But yet at the same time, when it comes down to this team and only this fucking team, bro, man, fuck everybody else. I ain't tripping on nobody else at all. You know what I mean? So whoever's on my team, I'm rocking with them, bro. And even if they ain't shit, they ain't shit. Then we ain't shit with them. You know what I'm saying? Then we ain't shit together. You know what I mean? Not on a personal level, just as a team, because we've been fucking shit for years. But we still rock this shit. Ain't nobody better than us, bro, and ain't nobody worse than us. Everybody, all these other teams are starting to fucking just creep up and start getting some fucking notoriety. Everyone's losing their shit because of Cincinnati Bengals, bro. They got a good draft couple of years. You know what I mean? Clean the house. They didn't have shit. They had fucking what's his name for fucking years. That redheaded Dalton for years. They didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So they win one Super Bowl. Joey cool, whatever, whatnot. He comes out, does a couple fashion shows, and all of a sudden, yeah, he's the best thing since fucking sliced bread, bro. Check it out. It's not even about that, bro. Like, these teams are barely making it. Chargers talk so much shit, they don't have no chips at all. Shout out to Cashflow for that one, bro. No funny rings, no onion rings, no nothing. No rings at all, bro. At all. Not even a fucking lifesavers in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's other teams like Kansas City. Obviously, these motherfuckers are beasts, bro. But they're just timed and just built. And that's Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? One of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. Fuck him still. You know what I mean? He's still not a Raider, so it really doesn't matter. So all these different players, I don't want nobody not play ball. I want these motherfuckers to be at the best competition level ever. I want Mahomes at his best so our defense can do what the fuck they need to do. Max Crosby can do what the fuck they need to do. Our quarterback can come back and do what he needs to do. And a lot of people keep on giving shit about Jimmy G. Jimmy G lost to fucking Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, right? That was a defensive mistake. A lot of defensive mistakes in that game and a couple bad calls, right? Which basically gave Kansas City the fucking game. But Jimmy G played well. He didn't play great, but he got us to where we needed. And the team, it's a team fucking sport. It's not one person. So the thing is, though, you guys tend to forget that Jimmy G is going to be so fucking pumped up to face this motherfucker, to beat him. He wants that. He needs that. That's something that he's coming into that's really, really going to be on his back. This motherfucker took a championship away from him, bro. And the only way you can get that is through that. And that's motivation for your fucking ass, bro. And if you ain't with that shit, bro, don't buy no tickets. Don't fuck with us. And just keep it pushing, bro. That's what it is, bro. So that's how I feel about that shit. So anybody that's talking shit about my fucking team, bro, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, this is my quarterback. You know what I'm saying? This is my team. You know what I mean? If Josh McDaniels is our step-headed, Downsy kid, and that's our coach, bro. Just run with it, bro. Like, if you don't like it, don't be a fan. Don't do no content. Don't turn around. Don't do none of this shit. You know what I mean? Go vote. Go talk about the Eagles. Go talk about Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? Go talk about somebody else. Don't be coming out here with that bullshit, bro. It's fucking dumb. It's pathetic, and it doesn't even show that you're a fan. All you're doing is knocking the motherfuckers that you cheer for. It's fucking contradictory, bro. You know what I mean? Now, am I going to talk shit about my team? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'm going to talk shit about my team. That's what I do. But I love them motherfuckers, though, and I'm going to tell them the straight up truth. You know what I'm saying? Just like I tell any one of you motherfuckers the truth. Just like I even tell this motherfucker right here, Twan. I tell Twan the truth all the time. I tell him all the time.
Hey,
you don't
look.
like it. You ain't gonna like it. You ain't gonna like it, but you can hear me, though.
Hey, I tell everybody, man. Hey, I can take a beating. You know what I'm saying? As long as you do it in the heart of love. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
If you trying to correct me on something, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Come to me in love, and I might be mad for a quick moment, but when I come to realization, I'm like, okay, he came to me in love, and I gotta respect that. So,
yeah,
blessings to everybody out there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta do the salute.
Yes, sir. How you been, brother? It's been a while. It's been a good minute, bro. I mean, we kind of hit and miss.
It's been a while, man, for real. Yeah. I'm sorry, I came up. You sent me the, you know what I'm saying, the whoopty wop, and I just got my laptop out the shop because I had something fixed on it. But you know how after you put the laptop in the shop, then they want you to log into everything all over again. Yeah, so I had to go through all of that. But it's good to be here with everybody.
Yeah, shit, man. I'm glad you got your fucking computer fixed and shit. So now you're here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, you was talking about, you know, being a fan and you know, Jim. Hey, you know, I hope as a fan we're looking at, you know what I'm saying, for all of everybody to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I hope that, you know, we're looking at everybody to do well that's wearing our shield. Now, there's a fine line. I'll say this to agree but kind of disagree. There's a fine line in, you know, looking at the team in a perspective of, okay, they might be a little weak here, or, you know what I'm saying, they're young here, so it might take some time to get that section of the team together. You know what I'm saying? To really analyze where we are realistically as a team. But, you know, sometimes that you know, some people can't filter that line, you know what I'm saying? And it comes off more of a negative hatred towards, you know, the shield, you know what I'm saying? So it's all in language, but it's all also in looking in what perspective, you know, because again, we're like, especially for you know what I'm saying, and for content creators, people come to our shows to get our perspective on what we think is going to happen with these Raiders, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta kind of slightly put the fan, you know what I'm saying, hat down a little bit to really look at this team. Because I mean, as a fan, hey, I want the Raiders to go 17-0, but is that realistically going to happen? Nah.
But see, the best thing about sports and everything about competition is there always has to be a loser, and there always has to be that redemption. There's always a chance to get back. You know what I'm saying? There's always that chance. There's always that next play. There's always that until there's not. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, in all aspects, like I love my family to death. They're like, why would you go spend money on it? Because I'm a motherfucking fan and it's my money and I want to go have fun supporting my team. I don't give a fuck they lose or not. I want to be there. I want to be in the best seats in the fucking house that I could possibly get. First, I started up at the top row. Now I'm trying to get my ass all the way down. You feel me? Like, I want to go and see some people, have a good time. Everyone's rocking the same shit, except some of the people that rocking the same shit is some bitches, but you know how that goes. But most likely they ain't going to be in the way anyway, so it's not really a big deal. You feel what I mean? So it's like it's just at the time now, it's just be a fucking fan. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's enjoy it. Like, yeah, we can worry about the money, yeah, and break it down and shit like that, and that's great. But yet at the same fucking time, bro, why can't we just be fucking fans, man? And that's what it is. You know, it's like trying to be more than that. It is trying to be more than that. It just go put the work in to be more than that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you're gonna go do like something like, say, shout out young SC, right? SC's going to school for broadcasting, he's done the stats, he's doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? He's learning the swag, doing whatever he's doing, and that's what he does, right? But see, he's building himself up to do that. I'm not saying it's gonna work, I'm not saying it's not, but you're building yourself to do some shit like that. So that's all I'm trying to get at. It's like, we are fans. They're not listening to us. They might hear us, they might like pop in and whatever, but we're just fans and we're just doing a podcast. And that's all it is.
Yeah.
Where we can turn around and say, well, they were thinking this, or this is what it is. We can obviously look at the play, look at the all 22, see if something breaks down. We can overanalyze and do all that shit, man. But that's too much. Why can't you just be a fan? You know what I mean?
I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? For some, that is what it is, and right. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Again, everybody's channel is different, and everybody's direction and channel is different too. You know what I'm saying? So. Right. You know, but I also believe that, you know what I'm saying, there's people, like even right now, there's people in the chat that want to hear, you know what I'm saying, your perspective on the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? And they value your take on the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's all fandom, you could say our offensive line is amazing. They're all gonna make the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's your take. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna make the Pro Bowl.
Hey, I'm just saying.
But right, you know what I'm saying? But that again, that is your take, and people value. They come to Dirty Low to, you know what I'm saying, to hear what Dirty Low has to say. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's real analytical or it's real just straight fandom. Yeah. and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's a spectrum, and that spectrum is very broad. Very broad. 110 was good, bro. Salute, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. So yeah, it's a broad spectrum, you know what I mean? And I understand, but it's like I'm just here to see what Low smoking shit. I'm smoking some good right now. I'm smoking on some Smarties, and it's nice. It's a really, really nice green. I just got me a new pack of it. It's nice. It's really, really nice. It's a beautiful thing. But no, like, it's the fandom is what brought me here. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, I didn't think my opinion mattered, but like, you know, I guess, you know, talking to Gravy, talking to you, talking to Dirty, talking to everybody, and like, we all having the same kind of like direction of what we want. You know, it's kind of a collective of what we all want to see a team do. You know what I mean? Some of us are outlandish with it. Some of us are realistic. Some of us are just fucking below the bar. Like, there's no fucking hope. But either way, it's like, you're still a fan though. You see what I'm saying? So it's a good point.
And again, you know, we all want the same result, but we all have different perspectives on how, you know what I'm saying, the path in which we take to get there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes, again, you know, these panels and YouTube what it is. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Low's going to have a different perspective on, you know what I'm saying, the direction of where the Raiders should go versus the way I feel. Now, there may be things I agree with him, and again, there's going to be things that I'm not going to agree with. But hey, you take our perspectives and you make your own. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are going to agree with you and some people are not.
It's nice to be like, you know, we can talk about, let's say, Alex Bars, for example. Let's just throw this guy out there. And there was a fucking stat put out that he was top 60 He was top 25 or something like that as in guards, or he was up there. Like all of our guys placed top 50. You know what I mean? Which is big and not big, but if you really, really break it down, there's 2 tackle positions. So there's how many fucking tackles, you know what I mean? How many tackles, how many guards, how many centers? You know, that's 32 teams. There's 2 on each side. So it's like
64.
Right. No, so 64, but I'm saying for all offensive lines. So that's 64, another 64, and then how many players, because they go interchangeable. They're the right tackles or guards, and they go all over the place. Alex Bars, in a sense, he plays so many different positions, but they placed him at guard, so he played top. You know what I mean? Top 60. So even though it's still better than nothing overall as a collective, you know what I mean? It's like Moneyball in a sense. You know, you're not gonna have one good right tackle, and then your whole offensive line is gonna be great. You need a level across the board in order for one to stand out, or in order to be great. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why it's so good about this sport, because it's a team fucking sport. It's a team fucking sport. If that guard, if Alex Bars lets fucking somebody fly through, or doesn't pick up that extra fucking linebacker coming in, then Jimmy G's gone, bro. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's not that he didn't call the protection. He called the protection. Maybe he didn't do it right. You know what I mean? So all these guys need each other, and it's going to be second year going into, you know, this year with the same fucking core guys. So I believe it's only going to get better, bro, as long as they stay healthy.
And that's why I have an issue with, you know what I'm saying, with when people say, you know, it's solely on one player as to why we lost games. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this game is really down to being, you know, it really is a team sport. Now, in certain situations, like, and I'm going to say a name who's not a Raider, but we just know he's prone to do this, freaking Melvin Gordon. He fumbles a lot. So, yeah, there might be, to be honest with you, yeah, he probably lost the Broncos a whole bunch of games because the ball dropped, you know, he dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? The ball, literally, he fumbled that shit. You know what I'm saying? But in most cases, I have to kind of sit back, and when people are like, oh, this person cost us, you know what I'm saying? Like, did they really cost us the game, or was it really the team that cost us? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball that cost us the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just putting things in perspective and looking at it in that scope, you know?
So yeah, so like for the whole team loss was fucking the Cardinals, bro. That was a whole team loss.
Yeah,
it wasn't just Derek Carr. That wasn't fucking the defense. That wasn't the drop balls. That wasn't the intercept, bro. It was the whole fucking team. That was a whole team loss, bro. That was just so disgusting. And I don't see we're gonna see that. I don't think we're gonna see that this year. I don't think we're gonna see anything like that, close to that, ever again.
Hey, what's dude? Every time somebody brings up the Cardinal game, what goes in my head is, remember that it's like an old video game where it's pretty much just it's kickoff. They kick off the ball, and then the dude just, you know, you try to run it to the end zone. It's like, I forgot what it is. It's like, it was like a fat Game Boy or something. It was like Techno Bowl or something like that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Hey, Dirty, what's up, brother? Salute, brother.
That was oh, sorry.
No, just tell me what's up.
That was exactly how Kyler Murray looked on that last play, where he literally was sitting, and then he moved a little bit, then he rolled to this side, then he rolled to this side, and then he finally took off and ran it in. Like, I hear Benny Hill. You know, like y'all speeding fast. I just hear clown music. Every time I see Kyler Murray on the fucking highlight reel, I hear I just hear that shit. It just. I'm not saying he's a small guy. He's a little bit taller than me and whatever, but he looks so small out there, right? You know what I mean? So, there you go. There's just certain things in football that you think that you would never see, and here it go. Here it go. Kyler Murray did something that you thought you would never see. That was crazy. I'm like, can somebody get him? Can somebody put a hand on him? At least can someone at least get close to touching him? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy for him to sit back that long and nobody touch him. But I mean, that's the great thing about football, is like it's almost anything can possibly happen.
And with anything possibly happening, my good co-host finally decided to show up. Gravy, put the Coke down. What's up?
Yo.
Hey, what's good? What's up, good, Twine? Man?
How you doing, Twine? What's up, boy?
Man, I can't complain, man. Today was a very eventful day, but a good day, and again, just counting my blessings, man, for real. I hope all is well with you, man.
I'm sorry, Low, man. My mentals ain't all there, bro. So.
Yeah, I know that, bro. Like, we're supposed to go golfing today, right?
Like I said, my mentals ain't all there.
No, we weren't supposed to go. I was just talking shit.
Oh, okay.
Just talking shit.
And yeah, if we were golfing, you would have reminded me, bro. So,
oh yeah, I would have called you like 8 times.
Yeah.
And I would have first started off talking shit like, this motherfucker didn't show up. No.
You didn't even call me today.
Man, hey.
What's up?
I was gonna say, ain't it like 900 degrees out in Fresno? Like, I wouldn't be swinging no kind of club.
Not that bad, man.
The sun is very close to Fresno, bro. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, get out of here, okay, flat earther.
That's what I heard.
Nah, it's not that bad. I've seen
worse.
Hot. It's hot, but I've seen worse. It's 98 right now, so that's not too bad. And the hottest it got was
98. It's 98 at 9:30 at night.
So, okay, Saturday and Sunday is supposed to be, so all next week, starting Saturday, it's going to be 110, 113, 112. That's why Sunday I'm going to go to Bass Lake, bro. I'm out.
It's going to be 100 over there.
Yeah, you're going to be on the golf course trying to perfect your stroke and end up getting a stroke.
Not like well, talking about Hanks is very shady, bro. Like, I went when it was 102. Me and my cousins, we all went, right? And it was like, oh, it's going to be hot. It wasn't hot at all. We went at like at 5 o'clock when it's supposed to be the hottest and shit. And actually, Bats, that's exactly where we went. We actually go to Hanks. You know what I mean? That's where I actually go all the time. Just a little par 3, just get out there, just walk. You know what I mean? A little 9 hole. It's nothing too big, but it's good.
Okay.
It's not professional. We're not getting no carts.
Yeah. Those are fun, man. Those little 9 holes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are fun, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so like, it's not that bad, bro. It's okay. I mean, there's
100 degrees, bro. It ain't supposed to be 100 degrees that place, bro.
So when I was driving home, if it was 100 degrees, I had the windows down, driving towards the sun. I mean, and then after that, I walked Waller about 5 o'clock. So that was what was the temperature about then? So, 10 o'clock at night, and it's fucking 99 degrees, 89 degrees. So
it ain't 89 degrees right now.
Shit, whenever we go out there, bro, we'll fucking tell you, bro. You can go fucking golf with me and Gravy. You can actually watch Gravy get his ass whipped.
I'll go out there. Yeah, very confident, my boy. Very confident.
Because look, I'm talking shit because this is what always happens. When I talk shit about competition, this is what always happens. I talk the shit and I start losing.
It's good content. It's good content to talk about Gravy.
No, it's not. Nah. Gravy's over here trying to start fights with fucking puppets and shit, bro. I'm not with that. You can get your own channel for that one.
For what?
Starting to start fights with puppets and shit.
Stands on me now or what?
Hey, fucking Raider Rich, what's up, man? Salute, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. Shit.
Man, today's high was 88, and right now it's 68. So I'm glad it did that.
Shoot,
For
that's
real.
cool.
Yeah, you in good hands right now. That's that 88. That's not too bad.
Yeah, but earlier it was all bad, man. I live like because the house that I have is a 2-story, and the room that I'm actually in, it is not this room, but the room that I'm actually in, the sun actually stays on that side.
Oh, all day.
Like during the day. So it's the freaking hottest room in the house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's when you start turning around, start barricading windows, and start like putting blankets on windows and blacking them out. Like things like I got a window right here and I got a window right here. I can black them motherfuckers out. I got like thick ass moving sheets, because you know what I mean. I cover it. I got one right here.
I was actually thinking about. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you cut out, bro.
Oh no, I was actually thinking about getting like some tinted plexiglass and just you know what I'm saying? So at least I can get that light, you know what I'm saying? And save some PG&E, you know what I'm saying, on that end. But yeah, if I could, man, I would do that just to even cut down on that sun coming right through, because it man, even with the blinds, I'm like, dude.
Jesus. It's 102 in Phoenix right now, and 105 in IE. Damn. Sheesh. That's crazy. I got a fan right here. I'm chilling.
So what's the topic? I missed 20 minutes.
I might have to...
I'll just talk you shit.
Yeah.
Boats and hoes.
That's good.
Leave my quarterback alone.
I was just like...
Talking about bitches.
We was talking about the line of fandom and stuff like that, and we kind of bounced around a little bit, but it was a little good talk, man.
I just went on a rant because I think it was okay. Shout out to Sports Main, right? Main, whatever. But I watch him, and he was always talking a lot, like, you know what I mean, as far as. He would always be talking shit, hand off Jimmy. He goes, watch, hand off Jimmy's going to come, hand off Jimmy. And I'm like, hell yeah, because we got Josh Jacobs. Who gives a fuck, right? So it's like, I respect the dude's opinion, you know what I'm saying? And he's a Lakers fan, whatever or not, right? But he had put something up where these two dudes, I just kind of glanced at it, right? Because I've been busy, bro, and I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm not really, involved, but I'm just seeing glimpses of shit. And he had said something along the lines where he was showing a video where these guys were like showing a picture of Jimmy G and they're talking shit about him. I was like, man, fuck these motherfuckers, bro. Like, they were kind of like laughing. Oh, it looks good. You know what I mean? He looks good in the uniform. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, he's a professional football where your fat ass is sitting right there. You know what I mean? And I kind of just went on a rant talking about, like, man, fuck these guys. Like, fuck everybody that's not backing our dude. Like, oh, he's injury prone. And then I kind of even went along with Josh McDaniels too. Like, no matter what, this motherfucker is like he's part of this. He's in the Shield and whatever not. You know what I mean? People are backing up Merrick Parr more than they're backing up the guys that are even here. And even if they are pieces of shit and they ain't shit and people don't think they ain't shit, there are ain't shits. You know what I'm saying? So we got to back them up regardless. So, you know what I mean? So that's all I was kind of going on. And that was kind of where it started. And then we kind of started talking off about that shit.
You're right. In a sense, I agree with you that he's not dirt, but I think that Garoppolo, on the limited time that he did play, still was better than what we had.
Yeah.
As far as winning, as far as completion percentage, as far as red zone. And you know what? I kind of don't understand who made up this thing about Garoppolo being handoff Jimmy. You know what I mean?
You know what it was?
He's handoff Jimmy. He's handoff Jimmy. We'll name him, call him McDaniels or handoff Shanahan, because Shanahan is basically telling him, it's a running play. McCaffrey's been there at a limited basis. So then you got Who else do you have back there in San Francisco? You know, Debo, hand off to a great player, Debo. What wouldn't who wouldn't do that?
So I think the reason why they're saying that is because he didn't throw. One of the biggest gripes that I heard somebody was saying, and then Rich is saying that he's not. I guess he's not nation. I guess, but whatever. I guess he was. Well, I guess he's a Raider fan. I don't know. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. But we say right here inside the 10-yard line, passing is way better than DC. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what people's argument was, well, he didn't throw no touchdowns, but he put up 280 yards, had a bunch of rushing yards, and who gives a fuck if he handed off the ball and he didn't throw no touchdowns? Did they win the fucking game?
Well, what fucking matters? You win the game.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I think that's what people are hanging on to because they don't want this change. Change is a motherfucker for people, bro. You know what I mean? It hurts.
It's a similar thing, and I can say the name, but I know that you don't like to say the name. But it's a similar situation to, the gripes that they had with Derek Carr. He was checked down. You know what I'm saying? He was always checking the ball down. You know what I'm saying? Right. And there's always going to be an issue or a nitpick on whoever the quarterback is. Now can, they say, the reports out there is that Jimmy G can't throw the deep ball. Okay, so now that's going to be the gripe that people are going to say, oh, Jimmy G can't throw the deep ball. All it really boils down to, and you guys said it earlier, is can whatever he can do, can he get the job done enough to win games? And that's all that really matters. Now, if Jimmy G checks it down all the time and we go to the Super Bowl, are we going to complain because he didn't throw the deep ball? No. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like just let it go. Like
we're so used to this loser. We're so used to this loser. We don't have a name for him. Check down car, whatever. Okay, they love the check down. They love that, Twine. Even though he was checked down, a check down is you can't find or deliver the ball to your main
or can't make a decision.
You can't make the decision to get that guy open, throw him open. He was afraid to do that, or inconsistent at doing that, or not accurate enough to do that.
Derek Carr, Derek Carr is a great quarterback, but not in the red zone.
You're giving him too much credit, bro.
No, I apologize. Let me rephrase that. Derek Carr is a good quarterback. But
borderline decent to good.
Nothing in the red zone. 20 yards in, he can't do shit. Nothing.
And I'll add on to that. I think Derek Carr is a good quarterback, and he could be a great quarterback, but he's not for this system. And that's the reason why he had to make his exit, because he was not fit for this system.
Yeah.
So it's no trash, it's no disrespect to either quarterback. For me, I just feel like, hey, if the other guy, you know what I'm saying, you can't put a circle in a square peg, right? You can't. Right. That it just ain't gonna fit. So now that we have the square for the square, let's see if it works.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just, I think personally, it's just going to be an easier transition. The offense going to run way smoother. Look at Stidham, bro. No matter what, Stidham came in, was under those guys for a couple years. Look at how he ran that system, bro.
Yep. And he had the best, in my opinion, the best team as a Raider quarterback that year. He was the backup. And he was the backup.
Yep.
Carr barely touched 300 yards, I think, maybe once.
Yeah,
got close.
Stidham, and if you look at their games play, they're very, very similar. Him and Jimmy G. Jimmy just.
What are you going to call him? Handoff Stidham? Because he handed the ball off to Jacobs 26 times too?
Yeah,
handoff
so now
Stidham.
He's handoff Stidham. You see what I mean? So it's like, it's a part of the game, bro.
People hear things, bro, and they get stuck with it, not really knowing what it means, and they
Right.
got an excuse for everything. Garoppolo's good at accuracy. He's good at play action. You know, very good at play action. You need that. You need to have a good running back that sells that play action.
Mhm.
Deep balls. You only got two options on a deep ball. It's either good or three. It's either gonna be incomplete, get picked, or he's gonna catch it and get a touchdown or a long game. When you do,
Bobo
when
has
you
to go.
when you throw immediate to intermediate passes, you let your receiver, the athlete of your receiver, be in stride if you're accurate, catch the ball and do what he needs to do with it. Coaches would rather take. All coaches love making touchdowns, right?
Mhm.
But they'll take a first down over a deep ball that's incomplete. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I see what
I'd
you're saying.
rather drive up the field, take time off the clock. They want this bomb every time, and the other team has plenty of time to catch up to you. You want to squeeze that clock. You know, you don't want them to have the ball. You want Mahomes to be sitting on the sideline watching you do all this shit.
Yeah.
You
See,
don't
I
want
think
him to come right back and tie it.
See, for me, another thing too that I really, really want to like, and I was really, really saying that I thought Derek Carr was going to adapt, and I thought too was, and everyone was saying the Patriot way, whatever the fuck. While their way is to eat the clock, make sure that they fucking run the play, control the fucking tempo of the game, not turn around and be off in the field 3 plays in, and then go out, go 6 plays and get a touchdown, then go out, and then it was the delivery and the consistency of time management was all off, bro, all off. And then the thing is, what was happening was it looked like, oh, they were even on the time management, maybe about a minute or two difference. But the thing is, though, the degree of separation was the time that like the defense was on the field, bro. Like it was just so inconsistent to where they couldn't hold a lead and maintain a lead. You see what I mean? So it's like they would give up, like, so like say if they ran on, say they got a field goal and a touchdown, right? 10 up. They're 10 up, 10-3, right? That third series needs to run 6 to 7 plays, bro. And even if you do give it up, that gives your defense enough time to rest, do this, that, and the third. Like it's that management has to fucking happen. You see what I'm saying? So that shit has to happen. So I think with this, hand off Jimmy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. If Aiden comes in, he's gonna hand it off to Jacobs too. You know what I mean? It's part of the fucking game. It's part of the whole NFL game. It's not deep passes no more. It's about getting the plays, letting the players become the, you know, make the moves and do the stuff like that, bro. This will work. This will work. I know it will. Smooth chat, Twan, Dirty. Hey, what's up, Hoops? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you.
And I've told you the numbers of that offense, no matter where McDaniels was, even at Denver, his numbers went up. Their time of possession went up. Their red zone went up. You know what I mean? But he couldn't pick his own people. He couldn't do his own draft. He couldn't make no decisions. And he was a young coach. He made a lot of mistakes. But he learned. 10 years he learned under the best coach in the NFL around. You know, not best, but he's up there. He's way up there in coach as far as coaching standards are concerned.
Yeah.
So he learned them things. And if this offense is not good, and then this and that, he explained to me the 5 fucking Super Bowls this guy got, and they just Tom Brady. Those receivers got to be there. Those running backs got to run. That offensive line needs to protect. That defense needs to defend. You know what I mean? It's all in one. It ain't just Tom Brady. Even though he's an asset to it, he's a big part of it, being accurate. But he don't move. He don't run around nowhere. He's a statue back there. He just gets the ball to where it needs to be. And that's the problem that we had.
I agree with you, Lo, when you were talking about, because it's the time management is not the quarterback's responsibility. The quarterback's responsibility is just to execute the play. That was on McDaniels, and that was something that I was like when it got closer to the end of the season, actually making my assessment, I felt that, you know, McDaniels needs to, and I hope that he does this year. I hope that he has his other people in place for him to be able to either focus on, you know what I'm saying, game management and time management, or actually delegate that to somebody to manage that. He can't do everything. He can't be the head coach. He can't be the offensive coordinator. He can't be, you know what I'm saying? He can't be all of that at this point, you know what I'm saying? He's juggling too much at one time. If he can, like I said, if he can delegate or get more structured in that, so that he can focus on that time management, then I think we'll be fine. But I think last year he was trying to do everything, and that was one of the things that fell through the cracks. Was,
well, give me an example, Twan, of bad time management McDaniels did.
Well, in certain situations where we were relying on the pass too much, and we could have took off clock by running the ball, whether it was with Josh Jacobs or another running back. There was a lot of play call situations where, you know, that McDaniels makes that call.
That's play calling.
Yes, but that play calling comes from the coach, and he's the one that manages the time. So if there's a situation where we're up 20 to, if we're up 20-3, there's no need for us to continue to throw, you know what I'm saying, continue to throw the ball. Let's chew some of this clock out, and let's get out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, in times, yes, you want to keep the defense honest. Yes, you want to throw the ball, you know, just to keep the defense guessing. But there's times where we could have chewed up some clock. You know what I'm saying? When we were up, and you know what I'm saying? Especially when we have a running back that's producing. It wasn't like our running back was not producing it you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we had issues with the running game to where we had to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? So there were situations where those really close games, and a lot of the games that we lost were close games. So some of that is, I'm not going to say everything, but I would say a good piece of that was because of the lack of time management.
I agree, brother. I completely agree with that.
This is what I think. Now listen to this, Low.
Okay.
What if you're up by 17? How many games were we up in the teams over team? At least what, 4, 5? I guess San Diego, Kansas City, Arizona. We were up on Pittsburgh, I believe. But the biggest one was 17 against San Diego, right? Okay, maybe.
Yes.
Coaches know if you have a good quarterback on that other team, how much of the trust that he have in his defense that they wouldn't come back. But that has nothing to do with time management.
Yeah, it did.
They were running Jacobs.
Regardless of whatever.
They were running the shit out of Jacobs.
Right, but see, at the same time, they put a lot of numbers up in the air again in that game, right? They put a lot of numbers in the air.
Yeah.
So the thing is,
you got to score, dude. You got to score more than that.
So Derwin James and everyone's just coming up again to the box. So obviously you're going to go over the top. So if they get tired of it during the second half and then they started coming back, bro, which they did, then they fouled off a rhythm. They didn't stop. What they did was they started trying to play safe. They didn't play the game that they needed to play. You see what I'm saying? Because if they would have turned around, kept on bringing the guys out, having Devontae going across the field or whatever, whatnot, you could have got Jacobs in the flat and then gone. You could have adjusted like that, but they didn't. They just stuck to the run and ran. I think two series they ran 3 plays and out. So in a matter of about like 20 minutes, they ran 6 plays, bro. Or like, I'll give them that. I'm sorry, maybe about like 10 minutes, they ran a total of 6 fucking plays, and then they had scored. And then that's where we were. And then they came back and then tried to throw, bro. That was 10 minutes off. And then the you know what I mean? Plus the schedule, the TV timeouts and all that shit, right? You know what I mean? And then you start falling behind and they get that one pass in, bro. Like, come on. It was bad play calling and bad play management. You know what I mean? So it was a combination.
what adjustments would you do if you had any in your
I would have
defense?
came out firing the same fucking way. Why would you stop?
Would you,
Why would you stop with what's working? You know what I'm saying? If I'm turning around and making some easy money and it's working for me, it's not very stressful. Why am I gonna say, like, let me go fuck this up? You see what I'm saying?
well, you just said that they ran the ball 6 times. That takes time off the clock. It's
right.
supposed to.
The thing is, though, the thing is, though, you want to do time off the clock towards the end of the fucking. If it's a close game, you want to manage the time. You want Herbert off the field, right? But if you're up, you keep going because that guys like that, teams like that, you give up a couple plays, that momentum, those couple series is a momentum shift, bro. You know that. The things that can happen. Right. You could get a pick six if you throw the ball everywhere. You could get an interception. You could get a turnover. Right.
The ball is more secure. The ball is more secured in the running back's hands than it is these wide receivers.
Okay, so you're saying that McDaniels played it right then to start running the ball.
I would have played it that way, but the defense didn't hold San Diego. You're talking about the San Diego game, I believe. That the defense didn't hold them.
So
because he did the game plan which you normally do in football. What every coach does in football. If you got a lead, take time off the clock, run the football, play good defense. But now, playing good defense is what we lacked.
So you
can't sit there and you can't sit there and say, but I understand what he's doing because you can't sit there and say, hey, my defense sucks. My defense sucks. You got to have some type of confidence in your defense. Something might happen. You know what I mean? You might get a turnover.
Look at those. So you're telling me that wasn't a momentum shift on all those games? That's three.
Momentum switches almost every series, bro. Momentum switches almost every series.
Right, but yet at the same time, whose fault is that? You know what I'm saying? Is that the players? Is that the play calling?
It's the execution of the play.
Yep.
The coach is not sitting there saying, "Well, I'm going to get momentum of this game and I'm going to run this play." There's no momentum swing plays out there. There's some that could get the crowd all happy. And there's some that can get the players all happy.
Right.
And some plays are boring. Like everybody thinks running plays are boring.
Shit, run that ball.
You know, I would rather run down their damn throat. You know me.
I would.
Throw it to Devontae a couple of times.
So the thing is, though, with everybody that we got Mayer, we got Myers, we got JJ, we got fucking we're fucking stacked, bro. I don't understand, like Brucey can go out there, bro, from that movie, fucking The Longest Yard, and go get us some fucking touchdowns, bro. Like for real, bro. Like I ain't no bullshit.
You talking about for our offense?
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, and that's why I'm saying it's like everyone's sitting there sleeping on this motherfucker, bro. He can step back. He can be in the shotgun all day and just he has so many options. You can't cover everybody, bro. There's no way. Bro.
And I said this, and I've always said this. Our offense never really was the problem. It was always our defense that you know what I'm saying. And to be honest with you, I think even now our defense is young, and we're gonna have to wait and see how it pans out.
Good. Watch. Our defense will be fucking good. Watch.
No, I think they will be better this year. I really do. But again, we're young, and you know, again, if and I'll say this like this: if our offense was ranked 12th last year, and you guys said our quarterback is however you felt our quarterback was, then why are we not expecting our offense to be better this year? Why are we not top 5 or top 10 for sure?
That's
maybe 7th.
That's what I was saying about
the Twan. Let me put something in your mind real quick. That's all good and dandy. We were the 12th or 10th offense. I've heard 10 to 12.
Right.
What was our offense in the red zone?
That again, it goes to what I'm
was our
saying.
offense in the red zone? What was our offense in the red zone? 30.
I don't have
30.
that stat on me.
Oh,
we
you
were
saying
30th.
But it still goes to what I'm saying is if
Just imagine if we were successful in the red zone, we'll be top 3 offense if we were successful. That dropped us down to 12.
So what do you think
we did? But it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
So we were stuck.
Yeah.
With, field goals can win you the game, can win you overtime games, but field goal ain't gonna win you games.
Correct.
And I agree.
That was our most productive thing in our red zone was our freaking field goal kicker again.
Another Janikowski.
But again,
so nothing changed. Nothing changed. Even with the leading rusher in the NFL. I'm sorry, Twan. Nothing changed. We had a worse record,
mm-hmm.
and we were unsuccessful in the red zone. That's what matters.
Yeah.
In between there doesn't mean shit. You can get there, but if you score, you have to score, bro.
Yeah. And we've been like that for years. I mean, and Lowe said it. Janikowski.
You think somebody would figure that shit out, right? Okay, we could be 30th, we could be the 16th offense in the NFL, but let's be number 1 in the red zone. I bet you make the and you have a top.
Yeah, but
it's that easy, guys. It's that easy.
That goes back to what I was saying. Is whatever your opinion was on that team, that offensive side last year. What do you think it's going to be this year? It should be better.
So listen. So when Rich Gannon came to the Raiders, right? Wasn't he all beat up and messed up? He already had the lazy eye and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, like the year before he didn't, but then he came to the Raiders. He had the little lazy eye. But look, now if you stat it up right now, who's the better quarterback? Rich Gannon, Derek Carr. So it's Rich Gannon. So Rich Gannon, there it is. So Rich Gannon,
it's not even a comparison, bro.
Right, even though he has all his records and shit like that. But this goes to the point to where it might be going the same way the Raiders have always have done. But see, at the same time, for them to rebuild, they need someone to be there to hold the helm until they get the guy that they need. Right? So Rich Gannon, in Rich Gannon's eyes, he turned around and played another when he started actually being productive. You know what I mean? After all the injuries, because he had a history of injuries. Mm-hmm. Then he played for like 5 years, solid, even with Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, like, there's always that chance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where I kind of look at it. You know what I mean? These guys ain't built like those guys, but it could possibly happen. You know what I mean? Some of these guys have like, fuck that, man. I don't care. Do what they got to do. I'm pretty clutch. Shout out because I was at Lucy's Low, you know what that's at. And there was a Raider fan in there, and I seen him. I was wearing my Raider hat, and he goes, town business. I go, not no more, but I'm down for that. I'm down for that. You know what I mean? He goes, we started talking about Raiders, bro. Yeah. And then he goes, what dude, any player you ever wanted that you would want to come back. Right.
And play for the Raiders. That's not there no more. And he was shocked on who I said. You had your normal guys like Crabtree and McFadden and Bo Jackson. And, we threw a couple out there. But I thought real quick, I said, you know who was badass, bro? I go, the 2016 Derek Carr. I would take that dude back in a second, because after that,
it was a wrap.
Done with. Yep. It was a wrap.
He was definitely
he was shocked. He goes, Derek Carr, because he's down. He's like with all of us saying, he's done with Carr now. He's from Fresno,
right?
And he remembers him in college. and we both agreed that his brother was better than him and all this shit. You know, and then I go, well, who he said he would bring back McFadden. I go, over Jacobs? He goes, hell yeah. And I go, I understood his gripe, you know, but I go, man, Jacobs would bowl over McFadden, but McFadden was fucking fast, and you know, he was different type football. Everything was to the perimeter back then. He was gone. You know, Jacobs didn't have that, but toughness and the will and all that, you know, McFadden just fizzed out of the Raiders. But I would take that, and I know I'm gonna get shit for it, because it's Carr, but that 2016 dude, you never know what he. That was his peak year, bro. That's when he peaked. MVP status, you know, touchdowns galore. Everything was working out, good defense and shit like that. And he just, after that, he just went on a downward spiral after that year.
Yeah. But see,
2017 was all right.
But even in that year though, bro, even that year, he was bombing him, bro, and that he was getting a lot of
his mind.
But he was still shit in the red zone.
we was good in the red zone, actually.
Bro, let's look at. I'm not gonna bring up stats right now. I don't want to do all that.
We was looking tight, bro. We didn't win games. We scored a lot of points.
Our running back was Latavius Murray, bro. Latavius Murray was having a fucking.
We had Murray.
Yeah,
we had another pounder in there. Murray was everything.
Bush too, right? No, that wasn't Bush. We had another running back too, a bigger dude.
Bush was there.
Was it Bush?
Michael Bush was
it was Reese. Marcel Reese. Yeah, he was having a good year too. Olawale too.
Good offensive line.
Was that the year we had Booker? God, you don't have to look back.
Our tight end was that dude that played for 1 year, that ended up going to San Diego and being successful. Cook,
yeah. No, Gravy's talking about Carr Clark. We're just doing a comparison to Garoppolo having the second, you know what I mean? Having a better year. I mean, having his second, you know, resurgence, like, you know, from like the way Gannon. Yeah. Just like having a new uniform, new team ready to go, like, you know what I mean, like Gannon was. Because at this point, Gannon, you know what I mean, is the better Raider quarterback. You know what I mean? He's
better than both of them. He's better than both of them.
Right, at this point. So now Jimmy G has a chance to have that, you know what I mean, resurgence for the next couple of years, man, and that's what he's going to do. You know what I mean? Is especially with everybody, like if he's getting the ball, if he gets rid of the ball within fucking 2 seconds, bro, he's never going to get fucking hit. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, bam, he's gone. You know what I mean? He's not going to get hit. They can't cover everybody. That's what I'm saying. So.
Hey, Clark Royals, man. We talking about Carr. Okay, we'll drop the Carr talk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, Gravy did. I was talking about
the rest of my life.
My quarterback, Jimmy G. So,
but Clark can't say that 2016 Carr was dope.
Yeah, but fuck Merrick Carr, bro.
I know now.
That's Merrick Park.
Dude, I'm trying to find that running back because that's going to kill me if I don't.
Crockett.
No. Who was you bringing back?
Latavius Murray, Olawale.
We had Olawale.
Yeah, that's what I said. Olawale and Marcel Reese.
Martin. He's a tail. Marcel Reese was a tailback.
Olawale was our fullback.
Right, yeah, but he was a back. Yeah.
So Marcel Reese wasn't there.
He had to be. Oh no, that was when he was with Seattle.
Yeah.
And he came back afterwards. What was it? A Martin? Remember Doug Martin, running back from Tampa Bay?
Yeah, no, he didn't play for the Raiders.
Yeah, he did. Doug Martin?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Who was the running back, Twan? 2016.
All is showing is
Yeah, just Latavius Murray, Olawale.
It was Latavius Murray.
Who's the backup?
I don't know if it was Zach Crockett.
Olawale. Jalen Richard. And what's the name? Richard and Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, that.
I was like, why am I remember. I was trying to figure. I was like, I know it's a scat back, but I forgot who it was.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah,
those two work good together, bro. Washington and Richard, they work good together.
They were trying to push Washington because Washington was actually drafted, so they had more value in the one that they drafted. But Jalen Richard was the one that continued to stay on the field. Remember, Washington had issues with injuries, and that's why he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because when they both were on the field, it was almost like looking at the same player. They were the same size, and they pretty much did. You know what I'm saying? They had nice choppy feet, but then they could. You know what I'm saying? They could
quick
take off.
It was quick.
Yeah, and I was hoping that Washington eventually. You know what I'm saying? Eventually got to, you know what I'm saying, to that status, but he never did, and I think it was because of injury. But again, Jalen Richard continued undrafted, continued to keep a job and produce. You know what I'm saying? So he stayed with us longer than I thought he was going to stay. To be honest with you,
because he could pass protect, bro.
Yeah,
that means a lot. That means a lot in the NFL if you can pass protect. He had that knack of getting in front of people. He didn't give a shit. So that was his role, and he was good at it.
Yeah.
I want to say the best at it, but I don't even know if he's in the league anymore. He made good money doing that.
Third down back?
No, he pass protect. He could pass protect, and he was a third down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that was one of the issues why they got rid of, you know what I'm saying? There was reports out there. That's the reason why they got rid of Marcel Reese, was because he could pass, he could catch the ball in the out the backfield, but they said his blocking wasn't there. So they decided to move on, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was really the case, or they just felt like he was too old to play fullback, you know what I'm saying? And they just wanted to get younger and cheaper, you know what I'm saying?
That was the age
and that's why they had Jameis Olawale.
That was the age where the linebackers started getting lighter, you know what I mean? And they could swing around the outside and get to the quarterback. And you needed a guy there. McFadden wouldn't do it. You know, so little Jalen Richard would go out there and put his head in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I like Washington. I like Washington. I like Richard. Those are good backs.
And I like McFadden too, but you know what I'm saying, he also had injuries too. You know what I'm saying? And he had injury problems, and that's what kind of, cut his season shorter and I think his production went down because of it. You know what I'm saying? But he was another one that, I can visualize. As soon as I saw that McFadden bent that corner, he was gone. You know what I'm saying? He was gone. And it was the same thing even in the running game up the middle. Like, people were like, oh, McFadden was good up the middle. It really wasn't that he was that good up the middle. The thing is that the offensive line was so good that they would open up, they would part the Red Sea, and he would just you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do much. He just had to speed through it, and he was gone. You know what I'm saying? So you never really saw McFadden dance or, you know what I'm saying, shake anybody in between tackles or anything like that. He just would bend the corner and be gone, and that was his game.
Raider Joe, my brother, what's good, man? Salute. Hopefully the kids are almost on the way. Salute.
You had them kids yet? You ain't had them two babies yet?
That's too mojo right there. That's too mojo. I just
too mojo.
Too mojo. That's the homie. Yeah. Oh, I didn't check in.
He
I was
said
just
somebody wanted.
Yeah.
He said somebody wanted the link.
Yeah, shit. Look at Michael.
Mike Lowe said
right away. Let's go. Go Dodgers, these guys.
Hey, Joe, I heard the way that you get twins, you got to pump real fast.
Gotta bang bang.
He pumping all right. He pumping all right.
You know what I'm saying? Couple of quick ones, you know what I'm saying?
Bop, bop. Finish it off with a pop.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
That was good.
As much as kids are a blessing, I bet you he's like, damn.
I was expecting the bill, but not this kind of bill.
Your plan was to have two. This other one comes around and invades your shit.
Nah, man. Then my boy's efficient, bro. He wants to get shit done, man. Like 2 at a time. Let's get it over with. You know what I mean?
Hey, but that's crazy though, because I'm not gonna say everybody plans for it, but those that do plan for it, they kind of stack money. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have one baby. You know what I'm saying? I think this is gonna handle the Pampers for a couple of months before I need to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then all of a sudden, guess what? Times 2. Yep. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, I don't want to.
I gotta go. Joey 2 times. Joey 2 times right there.
Joey, this is my cousin. This is my cousin Jim. That's what we call him 2 times. We'll say cheaper by the dozen. Shit.
Go ahead and see if it's cheaper.
You good? Damn, bro.
Hey, on the lighter side, I hope y'all went to 7-Eleven, got you a little Slurpee.
I did not. Slurpees are the devil, bro.
Okay.
Was it today chocolate day or something?
What was it?
It's 7-Eleven, so they usually give out free Slurpees on 7-Eleven.
Today's chocolate day. That's my day.
Oh shit! I gotta go. I'm gonna go.
Hey, every day's chocolate day. You know what I'm saying? Every day chocolate day.
Come on.
When's it gonna be cheesecake day? Shit.
He said cheesecake.
You take the day off for that one. They take you the day off for that one. Go hit that Cheesecake Factory. Shit, boy.
That shit sounds fire. That does sound fire, though. You know what I've been wanting? I've been wanting to try, and I haven't tried it yet. But I think I'm gonna try it tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it. I want to try that lemon pepper sandwich from fucking Wingstop. There's a lemon pepper sandwich. So
it tastes like the chicken wing. It was chicken wing. It tastes good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to try.
I love their lemon pepper wings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll let you try it. I'm not gonna give you my review.
Yeah.
The Twan, the Popeye dude. Where's that box at? You got the box in the back? You're eating something right now. Would you?
Brown crackers.
You got the brown crackers. That's mandatory. That's Mando. Right?
Hey, I heard brown crackers give you a special kind of strength. You know what I'm saying? So
shit. I've been snacking a little bit. I bought some Russian creams today. Shit cost me like $13. I need a free pack of blunts. Shit. Yeah, ooh. Shit cost you $13. God damn.
You made it say that $13 for a little half pack of diapers, fool.
Yeah, you better stop bullshitting.
Stop bullshitting. So, yeah, have to take a second out of your day. Take a second out on your house to get diapers and shit. You have a pallet of diapers at your house from Costco.
He said a pallet. Damn. Shit. Oops, got a question for you, bro.
Dude, do we think you should pay running back?
Oh, Jacobs.
Yes. Not receiver money or diva money. I think there's some running backs that get 16, 17. McCaffrey's going to make $19 million this year, bro.
Right.
And as much as he deserves it on the field, but his durability is questioned every year. and of they're the position that gets hit the most. They're the position that gets injured the most. They're the position that plays with injury the most, and that expected to play with injury the most. Do they deserve 15 to 16, all of them? If you are a good running back, yes. Miles Sanders shouldn't be hopping on a team making $6 million. That's a disgrace for me. That's why I think that Saquon Barkley and Jacobs is putting up a stand for hey, we want to get paid.
I mean, I think so too. I kind of feel the same way. Like, I mean, the little mock-up that Sean Johnson sent to us, the little 12-8, and it was like what I can't remember what it was. It was like 42 with the 30-year option to go to cut him, release, whatever, not. He gets a total of 16 mil. I mean, that's guaranteed. I mean, or 26 mil guaranteed. That's dope. Like, that would have worked. You know what I mean? The way it was spread over. You know what I mean? $6 million signing bonus. That's what it was. $6 million. You get $10 million for this year. $6 million signing bonus. So that's 16 right there, and then the other 10 is guaranteed next year. So that's pretty dope.
The way they're treating I hate this situation because the way that they're treating the running back situation, it might backfire on the NFL. And the reason why I say that is you're going to have first and foremost, all these guys that are wearing these uniforms, they're athletes, okay? And hear me out on this. If I'm a running back and I know that I'm not going to get paid playing running back, I'm going to go and get on that jug machine and become a wide receiver. Come here, Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel looks like a running back, but guess what he does? He plays wide receiver. And that's what these young people are going to end up doing is they're going to look at the market and they're going to say, I used to be a running back, but now I'm a wide receiver. And what's going to happen is that class of running back, that quality of running back, that talent in the running back pool of the future is going to go down. Because again, all the things that Gravy just said, you're getting hit. Car crashes. Every time you get hit, you're getting concussions. You're more prone to injury. And now the NFL wants to play with your money. Oh yeah, I'm becoming a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more teams. I might even
play defense because defense is getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Is not getting played like that. You know what I'm saying? So it can really backfire on the NFL if they don't get a grasp on taking care of the people that need to be taken care of rightfully. He's the Russian champ. He should demand, you know what I'm saying, top dollar. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. You be the top in your classification, and don't go to your boss and ask for the most money you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's no problem with that. There's no problem. There won't be a problem with changing the market as far as running backs concerned, because we've already done that with quarterbacks, with that insane fucking contract Watson has, and he's not going to live up to it. You know what I mean? Who's going to live up to a $250 million guaranteed contract? He's not going to be the best quarterback out there. All these wide receivers. Running back is the only one that doesn't get their normal due. But you have teams, Twan, that like the New England Patriots, like teams that run the football, that pay their running backs, like Tennessee. You got Pittsburgh. You got Baltimore. Those teams that their focus is we're going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball. We need the best guy. We're going to pay him well. Those running backs would be second team, third team to Jacobs. but they're getting paid more than he does. That's the gripe that he had. But then when you got guys like Miles Sanders drop that low to $6 million, they're saying, see, Miles Sanders was in the Super Bowl. He got 1,000 yards. He ran the ball just as much as you did, and he's getting $6 million. Why can't we do that? So not only did he bounce off a team that went to the Super Bowl, he got paid less money on another team.
Yeah. Hey, sure got the homie Dirty in the building. What up, bro?
So if he's making a stand, if they're making a stand, they should get paid.
How you doing?
Pretty good, brother. How you doing?
Yeah.
What's up, Dirty?
JJ is the only rushing champ has 100 or more touches than any other back last year. He won't get the same touches of the next 393 one next year. Only one.
If you want to win, you will.
Nah, I don't think he's going to get the ball touched. I don't think he's going to touch the ball that much this year, and that's why I think, even though he wants all that money, and I think he deserves it, just because of the work that he's put in. You know what I'm saying? Personally, he's not. They don't want to pay him for him. They don't want to overpay for underuse. Like, I don't want to overpay for a car I'm only going to use like half the time or a quarter of the time. But if I'm gonna I need something a little bit like, say for example, I'm gonna buy a truck that. No, that's a bad example. I'm just gonna stop. Dirty, you go and answer this shit.
I was shown a very interesting stat.
Okay.
I was shown a very interesting stat, and it was hella funny because it showed that Colin Kaepernick. I mean, not Colin Kaepernick. What's the other fucking nigga, man?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, I get all the mixed up when they don't play for us. That dude Jimmy G is like 20-1 when he doesn't throw a touchdown pass. And again,
20-1.
It's like 20-1 when he doesn't touchdown.
He doesn't throw a touchdown pass.
Yeah. When the team relies heavily on running, it's like 20-1. So, not saying that that's what's going to take every single game, but there's games in his repertoire where the passing isn't working, and they go with the run. Why not have a running back you could depend on when it's time to switch up like that? It just makes sense. But, again, like I said, it's beating a dead horse with Josh Jacobs until he signs or they let him go. I mean, either way it goes, just kicking a horse, you know what I mean, that really ain't fucking moving.
Shit, you could have you could be 30 for 32, 400 yards and not throw a touchdown pass.
Yep.
It's just when you hit the red zone, you run the football. When you score points, you run the football. You don't. It's just a quarterback will be happy with that. Shit, you got 400 yards. As long as you win the game, I'm pretty sure they're happy.
When he's on the field, he's good. So,
hey, of course, everybody's happy with a win. Nobody cares how they get it. They just want the dub, right?
Yep.
Doesn't matter how you get it, but you do have to put people in the right place to be able to succeed. You got to call the right plays, both sides of the ball. You got to have the right personnel on the field in the correct situation. I mean, it's just not players; it's everybody. So, if you want to see winning football, you got to hope the best for everybody. It's not no one player that's going to do anything super duper big or bad for it. That's not the way it works. It takes everybody doing their job. I would just like to see Josh Jacobs behind an offensive line that they say looks a lot better than it did last year. I mean, if it looks better than it did last year, what would his production be next year? Like, that's all I'm saying.
I hope the NFL. I hope just because I've heard reports from other players, from interviews and stuff like that. there sometimes teams will not play a guy. You know what I'm saying? Will cut their snaps just to kind of degrade them or fizzle them out. And I hope that's not the situation even with Josh Jacobs, where they don't give him the touches, you know what I'm saying, because they don't want to, either pay or they just don't, they want to, hey, let's simmer you down. I think that was a similar situation with Miles Sanders. I think Miles Sanders is a great running back, and I think his running game is very similar to Josh Jacobs, but Philly didn't. I felt like Philly didn't, use him the properly to let him really get his shine. So I think that's also factored in to the dollars in which he's getting at this point.
Exactly. And I think too, if they do sign him at long term, 3 years, they're gonna use him. I know I've seen it. They're gonna use him those 3 years. They're not gonna use him year, run the shit out of him, and then the second year he's not gonna have an out.
Right.
That third year is gonna be the year where we can make a decision to now it's time for you to roll out. Was it by then I'll be satisfied. Be closer to 30. He's 25 years old right now, bro. 25 years old right now. He's at his prime right now.
Yeah. And also by then, I mean, I know they're trying to. It seems like they're trying to go there earlier. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully by then, Zeus has done what he needed to do. You know what I'm saying, in the film room, and Sincere McCormick or whoever else is. You know what I'm saying, these young guys that we have. You know what I'm saying, still here. They're ready to go. At least one of them is ready to take on that torch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because think about that. You have Josh Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Under a 3-year contract or whatever. We say, okay, after year 2, goodbye. Hopefully Zeus is ready to, or Sincere McCormick or Britton Brown. I don't care who it is. If they're on the roster right now, anybody could be our number one.
Yeah, but they got to prove it. That's the whole point.
No, I'm just saying. But that it would give them 2 years to give them that time to mature and get to that where they are able to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not interested in a running back that takes 2-3 years to get going. Half your career is almost over.
That is true.
Exactly.
Hey, is this true? I'm pretty sure it is, but he's never caught a receiving touchdown in 4 years?
Who?
JJ.
He barely started getting touches from receiving, not this year, but the year before that.
No, I'm just asking those. Like, is rushing challenges? Okay, yeah, I seen that part. Okay,
he wasn't known for.
Nah, but like if that's a stat, bro, that's kind of a weird one right there too. But that coincides with Derek Carr.
Not really.
Yeah,
that's more of him not being on the field for play calling because he wasn't a pass catching back when he came out. It took him some time to develop that. That's not really on DC. That's more on personnel call.
Because a lot of the passing off the backfield, you know what I'm saying, what came on third down, you know what I'm saying, and that's when they would dump it off to Abdullah, and then he would try to get whatever he could to try to get a first down. A lot of the times on first and second down, they wanted just to hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs and let him.
If we bring somebody back, I heard Greg say this.
I would never throw it to the running back on third down.
Bring back fucking Shad for third downs, man. Fuck. Bring him back.
Bring back who?
Get rocks. I'm good.
What'd you say?
Bring back Jalen Rashad for third down, bro.
Generous.
I've been saying that for 2 years, and everybody was calling me bullshit.
Nah, Rashad is dope.
It was a mistake letting him go.
But I think it was also a money thing. I think he wanted to get the bag. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't getting no bag. He was already getting a bag for not even being used. You know what I mean? So, and now where is
what he was used for was important. And he was good at it. So he deserves some money for that. He was good at pass protection. He was good at getting big, picking up blitzes. Once in a while, you would see Rashard. That one game where he got that 30 rush with 31, that was Jalen Rashard. Damn sure wasn't Jacob.
Yeah, a little kind of a little.
That's hesitant. One play, but I'm sure he had plenty more before that. But I just somebody like that takes a risk of getting in the way of protecting your quarterback, takes pride in that, then you keep guys like that around. You don't let them go. He was good on third downs too.
Yeah, he was, but also at the same time, what was he McDaniel's guy?
He was expendable because he didn't rush the ball that well.
Yeah, I mean, for Josh Jacobs to change his number and just for the little bit of money that they're going to give him, bro, he's going to stay, man. It's like no matter what, like even though he's saying, why is Dalvin Cook valued more? It's not that he's valued more. I think somebody else would actually pay Jacobs the money that he wants, but a lot of teams don't have a need for him right now. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of teams that are going to really trade up. There might be, but you know what I mean? That's going to be all on the fact if he signs. You know what I mean? So,
believe you me, if there's a team out there that's a running team, a team, Pittsburgh has Najee.
Right.
Tennessee, homeboy's getting, old in their legs. He got bad feet. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I mean, what? Josh Jacobs got 2 more weeks to make up his mind?
He got days to make up his mind, bro. He got like 5 days to make up his mind.
16th, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I thought. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Thought he had till 5 days after camp open to make up his mind.
I thought it was a date 16th, 17th or something like that.
17th, yeah, it's Monday. 17th.
Monday. Okay.
Yep.
But it'll be his worst mistake to hold out. It'll be worse for him.
Yeah. What if we clone Bo Jackson or Cody?
I'll take that.
Didn't Dalvin beat his wife's ass? Who does? No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. That was a complete joke.
Now, if you want to pass.
No, I mean, I don't think it was that. It was a different cook, but.
If you want a pass catching happy feet running back, then go get Dalvin Cook. But he's gonna most likely get injured. He'll most likely get hurt.
Yeah. Whatever you do not get Dalvin Cook. I do not need another guy sitting in the locker room talking about my ankle coach, my knee coach, my this coach, my that coach. I'm good. Yeah. Bro. I'm good.
He has a lot of them tires is kind of bald. Can he shake and get busy? Yeah, but he's had a lot of snaps on that body.
I'll take a lot of those snaps than 17 touches in 1 year with the backup we have.
Yeah.
I mean, you're willing to pay this guy an astronomical amount of money to maybe 3 good plays all year?
I wouldn't pay him what we would give Jacobs.
No.
We gotta go get Dalvin Cook. You think he's not gonna ask for what Jacobs?
But would you pay Dalvin Cook what he's asking?
No, I'll pay him 8. If I had anything, I'll give him like 8.
I'm not giving him 8. You being way generous, so I'm not giving him 8.
Yeah. If it's gonna make sense, I'll give him like maybe 8, a couple guaranteed or something like that, or a couple signings.
4 or 5 at tops.
Yeah, but he's gonna want something. It's gonna be a guarantee or something, so it's gonna be 8. It's gonna be 8. It's not gonna be the 10. It's gonna be 8 because no matter what, we have to guarantee him something.
Yeah, 4 or 5 tops.
Yeah, he's gonna ask for something else, but I'm not.
That's with guarantees and motherfucking
Hunt is the one that I think beat his wife. I think, but I mean, regardless,
you got
whatever.
problems at home.
It wasn't Kareem Hunt either. It wasn't Kareem Hunt didn't beat his wife. Kareem Hunt beat up somebody at a hotel who was acting outrageous, and that's why there was no charges filed because of this.
I think you're talking about Ray Rice.
Ray Rice beat up his wife in the elevator.
Yeah,
Kamara got off his shit.
Kamara
got off his shit. He got paid like.
Well, there was
he
no
got 30 days community. He got 30-day community service.
Yeah, but there was no evidence to pursue a case.
Dude, they got cameras everywhere.
Hey, okay, look, I gotta disagree a little bit.
His homeboys beat the shit out that dude. His homeboys beat the shit out of him. That's what
I gotta disagree with this a little bit right here.
What?
That he's saying that JJ's are the main weapons. I don't think JJ is gonna be a part of the main weaponry. Like we got fucking Mayer. There's Myers, Jacobs. There's who's that other big kid from Cam Sims? Who else? There's a shitload of.
Oh, he's going to be a main weapon, bro. It's like an Air Force.
He is, but he's not though. You see what I'm saying? This is loaded.
I think he is, bro, because you gotta look at the way they went about doing things last year. They had to go with the running game to open up the passing game. That's what his book is really all about. You know what I mean? Run, pass when I need to. Run, pass when I need to. Run, pass when I need to. That's what he does. He's not pass, run, pass, run. That's not his playbook. You know, it's more run than pass.
So hold on. Let's finish this up. Let's go back a little bit because I don't know who said this, but I know people were saying this though last year. People were saying that, while Josh Jacobs is trying to run this offense, but this offense is a running offense. So if you run the ball, that's what Josh McDaniels needs to do. So he realized that it wasn't a passing offense. So then he started running it, and somebody said that shit. Somebody, I don't know if it was me or somebody, but I remember hearing that shit. Somebody said that. Could have even been you. Saying that he had to realize that this is a run. This team was built to run the ball, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why he doesn't have Carr no more. He's not really wanting to pay Jacobs all this big old money because that's not what he wants to do. Obviously, because if you look at it, it's pass heavy. The way he's looking at it is pass heavy. You see what I'm saying?
It's pass
heavy
to get the yard and you score with the run. So what you always want when you're a coach is 50-50.
Right.
But
see, the thing is,
you didn't explain the first 4 games of the season when Jacobs wasn't involved at all.
Didn't really know the
playbook. We were throwing the ball. We were throwing the football
and not getting executed.
Didn't really know the playbook. I'm telling you, I don't think he really knew the playbook.
And defense was playing like shit. Combination, but mainly because the offense wasn't on the field.
Brady was talking about the lack of runs in the first 4 games.
60 years, the last 60 years of this offense has been pass, hit the red zone, run the football. That's the way it's been.
And we were running the West Coast with Gruden at that time.
Gruden was everything. End arounds, doing all this fake shit, zone blocking.
Wrong time, bro.
All that stuff.
Horrible shit at the wrong time, bro. For real.
You talking about Gruden?
Yeah, he would do some dumbass shit. And even this guy was kind of doing too, bro. Like
he even did that. He even did that. McDaniels even did that. But you never knew if it was getting audible at the line where you have an opportunity to put one word changes a play.
Yeah.
So you don't know. You can know what was going on. We just assumed that McDaniels he calls the play, gives it to the quarterback. Quarterback looks at the defense, line up, one word play, changes it. Then there you go. You go from yard and distance, and you go from the down and distance, and then you got a mental playbook in your head of which ways you could go with that. Been run for good.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it as the fact that look, they didn't have a full off season to get anything going. They came in kind of late. Into the process. They didn't really have a real good go at it. This is last year. Okay, cool. We're mad because we had a team that was in the playoffs the year before, and it probably wasn't as good as the team that we just had. But these things happened before, and I think that's why we're not trying to be patient, because we watched a team that was playoff down, then get a good team the following year and do nothing, and then continue to still do nothing the year after that. So what I'm saying is, I get it, but I think if we let them at least play a preseason game, at least let preseason go by. If you don't see some kinks ironed out from some players who were here last year, I would tell you go ahead and panic. But if you see some shit that got ironed out, you see some players that are doing better. You see, a glimmer of hope. Hey, I honestly think that I like what they did this offseason. It wasn't big splashes, but you know what? They dropped more rocks in the pond than some other people, and I'm all right with that. It doesn't matter the size of the boulder. You know what I mean? If I drop 100 million rocks and you drop 2, and yours is just 2 big rocks, but my 100 million rocks equal way more than your 2 rocks. Deal with that. I'm good.
You lost me. All I hear is rocks, and you keep on talking about rocks, and I'm like, are we selling rocks now?
No, we ain't selling rocks, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
You're coming in and out.
You're coming in and out like
going back and forth.
Your vocal is coming in and out. You know what I mean? So that's all we're hearing is rocks.
Oh.
To my understanding, especially on the offensive side of the ball, the only people that don't know this offense or may not have a grasp of this offensive playbook is probably our tight ends. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else knows this playbook.
But see, at the same time, this offense is still tight end friendly too. So they might have two tight ends instead.
It is, but I'm just saying, when it comes to familiarity, you know what I'm saying, and like Dirty was saying, if you see some stuff that wasn't there, you know what I'm saying, that was there that ain't there now, like, okay, you might see a little bit of a lapse on our tight ends, maybe, but our wide, there should be almost no excuse for our wide receivers. All of them know the offense. Dorsett knows the offense. Myers knows the offense. DA knows the offense. Renfro knows the offense. Now, if Cam Simmons goes out there and looks like, you know what I'm saying, dude from last year, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what his name is because I just really didn't like him. The tall guy. Yeah. If he looks like
Keisha.
No, not Keisha. Keisha knows the offense, and he better not be on the team this year. Anyway,
he gonna make the team, bro.
Make the team, right?
Hell,
if he makes the team, I'm gonna get you an '84 jersey, bro.
A bullshit.
Yeah.
A bullshit.
I'll buy it for you, bro.
No, but like I said, everybody outside of the tight ends that just came in they're in their second year. So this offense should be rolling. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
You guys can have yours, but
let me tell you who I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Hooper, because I don't think this rookie is gonna get the grasp of this real easily. But Hooper,
this guy looks like a beast, bro.
I'm excited about.
I'm sorry, bro. This guy looks like a beast, though, dude. Mayer looks like a
but the tight end concept is he has to be up there with it.
Yeah.
You cannot make mistakes being a tight end on this. Oh yeah.
I have more confidence in this tight end room than I did in last year's room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got more confidence in. And we have a rookie.
Hooper's gonna have a monster.
But I was hoping big for Waller, and that was a big letdown. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean? Waller was a big letdown. We expected so much more. We got so much less. And I honestly think that, when it's all said and done, Meyer or Meyer, whatever, I think it's his Meyer.
Yeah, his is Meyer.
Right?
Whatever. I heard both. I heard both names. Shit.
Yeah, I hear both too. His career will be better in the end.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think he definitely is our future, and I think he can be a mainstay for us at the tight end position. But we have to allow this rookie to grasp this playbook, and even with Austin Hooper, I think to be honest with you, I like Austin Hooper, and I've been a fan of him as a player, but he also has to adjust to the playbook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a good guy to be. He's a good guy to be under right there.
I like Austin Hooper. He comes through in game time clutch performances. He gets that little extra on that third down. He's a fighter.
What else he's good at?
Blocking.
You know what else he's good in?
So,
the red zone. Touchdown maker.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
hops for that ball, go gets it up top.
He's a target.
Kind of reminds you like Gronk.
OJ is a target too. Can you imagine 3 tight ends in the goal line situation within 5-yard line?
With like DA right there or something.
Yeah, I mean,
off one side or soloed up on. Man, come on now, bro.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro.
So you could be the running back right there.
Even if you don't throw the ball, you got 3 tight ends on the field, and then you run it. That's still 3 big ass bodies. Come on, man.
Yeah, and the way you can't turn around and stack the line with big guys because these guys can all get cooked. You know what I mean? So either way, it's just you gotta try to match it up with the secondary and shit like that. So it's crazy, bro. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice.
So you think Austin Hooper don't want to hit them little ass DBs and throw them around a little bit?
He does. Hell yeah.
Hey, tight ends love
dude coming. You got Jacob coming from the full speed from around the backfield, and then Jacob's right behind him. That's a touchdown, bro. All day.
What's crazy? Fucking 2 times I was actually thinking the same shit. I was thinking he was acting sus from the beginning and shit like that. And after he got that little bit of notoriety and then that sorry ass fucking album he put out, bro, horrible.
Who?
Should have told him no, Waller.
Oh man, yeah, bro. Hey, whenever rapping and making videos is more important than you getting healthy so you can play in the game, bro, I'm good on this. I don't care what.
His lady more famous than him.
Yeah, exactly.
His lady was on. She dropped 40 on some team the other day. She probably a better basketball player than you. She dropped 40 on a team.
Hey, she's definitely a champion.
Yeah. She don't get
somebody
hurt.
In that house got more than just a wedding ring.
Wow.
That's got to be fucked up, man. When y'all have kids, man, be like, hey, look at mommy's championship ring. Daddy, were you in the NFL? Yeah, where's yours?
AA ring.
But I got this album right here, son. I got this album right here called Topical.
Look at my album, baby. It went ghetto gold.
Hey, love, just off the timeout.
It went ghetto gold.
I sold 10,000 copies. I'm ghetto gold, baby.
Don't drop me. I'm worth $1 million.
Nah.
Yeah, this tight end room is gonna be nice. I think there's three right there, and I think they, just even not saying that we need to project the 53, but there's probably just one more spot, and I think that might be Horsted, to be honest with you, unless somebody comes up out of the depths. But I think they're gonna carry 4 tight ends.
They'll keep Horsted and get rid of Featheringham.
Nah. Horsted, those guys ain't gonna be here, bro. Not gonna be here.
Maybe both.
Huh?
Maybe both. Maybe Featheringham and Horsted might be gone.
As long as OJ Howard and Hooper stay healthy, those guys. Was it Feathermouth or whatever the hell it is?
Fotheringham.
That sounds like some medieval shit. You know what I'm saying? Fotheringham.
I can't see that on a jersey, bro. I can't. He shouldn't be on there. I can't see.
A bunch of drunk motherfuckers.
If you were drunk, you'd probably say his name better.
Yeah,
if he can play tight end, well, I don't care what his last name is.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna get a chance. I don't think. We got this young dude for a reason.
Hey,
I'm not saying he's gonna get playing time. I'm just saying he might actually, get on the roster, because I think they might actually carry 4 tight ends. You know what I'm saying, for the roster, and if we already got 3, you know what I'm saying, with Hooper, you know what I'm saying, Howard and Mayer, then there's only one more spot.
But Cam Sims,
maybe they're good at special team.
That's also a possibility, is they might actually add an extra wide receiver. And again, Cam, like you said, Cam is actually very tall, so they could use him as a tight end and flex him out or whatever they want to do. There's a lot of variables. I would like Cam Smith to be on the team just to give us some variety at the wide receiver position, because he's a big dude. We need some height. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I'm knocking on wood, but if DA goes down, then there goes a bit of our height as a wide receiver. Wide receiver.
DA ain't that. DA can't. He's different. He's different, bro. I took an observation, bro. Like when he got that touchdown against Sertain, he's just different. He's at that level where it's different, bro. Like you just give him the rock, bro. He's gonna do something with it. Like he's gonna make you look stupid. Like, you know what I mean? He already knows a little bullshit across the middle. Like some of them shots that he took, bro. Like he ain't wasting no time, bro. So he needs to get that. You know what I mean? And this change at the helm, bro. Like even if it's slow ball and just old school and just hard shit and just even, Jacob signs up and does what they need to do. The defense plays young and fast, which we already young, and all they need to do is just come together, bro. Man, it could happen, bro. It could happen like good playoff push, bro. I'm looking for that shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of shit that I'm looking for, bro, because you got somebody like DA that wants to be there, wants to be a Raider, wants to fucking be there, just like Crabtree when he came. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that's what it is. You know what I mean? So we got to stop looking at all the bullshit and just see what these players for who they really, really are. Jacob's going to get that 10 mil. He's going to get something. He's going to be there playing, regardless of whatever. You know what I mean? So
we should have picked Crabtree. We should have picked Crabtree.
Who's that?
We should have picked Crabtree instead of Hayward Bay.
Yeah, but I mean, that is what it is.
I think we got Crabtree right when we needed him. You know what I'm saying? I do think just him eventually coming to the team that he should have been with at the right time. Because again, it was one of those toss-ups even at that time where was Crabtree the number one, or was Amari Cooper the number one? You know what I'm saying? That's how good those wide receivers were. You know what I'm saying, at that time. Of course, Amari Cooper had a couple of drops. He had the drops.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
he had more drops than Waller then, bro. Like, more drops than Waller had album drops. You know what I'm saying? So like,
for real,
a lot of drops.
That's facts.
He drops. Like he dropped the whole like him, his cousin.
And he had more mic drops than anybody, man.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, that's where, and I think he came in at the right time. He really did. what do you guys and I know a lot of people haven't talked about it, but what do you think our special teams is going to make a change because they changed the snapper? How do you guys feel about that?
I think we're gonna be good. It was probably just a move that they just needed to do.
Yeah,
it was just maybe something they just needed to do. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be straight.
Yeah, if Carlson start missing kicks and dude keep punch the ball out the field, you know what I'm saying? Because the snap went crazy. I'm gonna be lifting my eye like, hey,
I want Carlson to have the least amount of kicks this year, bro. I want him to have the least amount of kicks. I don't want him to be on the field at all. On some real shit. I don't want to see Carlson, bro. Respectfully. I want him to be sitting and chilling.
When he is, you want him to make him.
Yeah, I want him to be so relaxed. It's like, what? You know what I mean? Like,
you
let's
want
go.
him to kick you.
Yeah, he's just kicking it, bro. He's just chilling. Like, I mean, I don't want him to be the deciding factor for winning or losing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one, maybe 2 games. You know what I'm saying? But like on some real shit, I don't even want to. I want that motherfucker on the bench.
Yeah.
With all this offense that we have, bro. Like, even if this offense could make fucking Brian Hoyer look like a champion.
I think our coverage was good, but
Cash was good, bro.
With the new snapper, it just matters if he can get it there, bro. You know.
The Saints
can get it there.
Most field goals.
Because that chemistry, you know what I'm saying, that those three, you know what I'm saying, the punter, the kicker, and the snapper, you know what I'm saying, there is a bro code. You know what I'm saying, with that group, you know what I'm saying, they eat. It's almost like they talk about the offensive line, where they say the offensive line, they want them to eat together, they want them to hang out with each other, because that camaraderie and that chemistry, it translates on the field, you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So hopefully they can get that timing down and that connection.
That's reps. That's reps.
And I think the snapper is actually the ball's going to be coming out differently. I think. Yeah. I think he's a lefty or something like that. So the ball's going to spin a little differently too. So we'll see how that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, bro. I think that is just another player.
The kicker's a lefty too, so he's used to it.
Yeah. Maybe he has maybe overall he's a better blocker. You know what I mean? Maybe, he has a different technique, or I don't know, maybe it's just that left-handed might throw it off a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be. Once the ball gets there, man, it's if they would have changed, it's Carlson and who else? Who's the holder?
AJ Cole.
Cole. Yeah, if he would have got rid of Cole, then I'd be like, oh shit, like what the hell's going on? But those are the 2 guys that work together, so yeah, so we'll be straight. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna shut it down, bro. I gotta get going. So I gotta get some rest, man. I gotta take off. I gotta do a bunch of shit tomorrow. So thank you guys for pulling up, man. I appreciate you guys. Everybody in the chat, man. Thank you guys, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Like I always say, man, be thankful for what you do, what you don't. Don't drink and drive, fuckers. And I think I'll be live Thursday night and possibly Friday morning. But for sure Thursday sometime. I'll let you guys know. Put you guys in, text you guys, let you guys know what's up. And yeah, man, thank you guys for pulling up. Dirty too, thank you for pulling up, man. Swan, appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one. Good night. Peace.